Hello everyone, in this video I want to show you how to knit boot cuffs, boot toppers, or also known as fake socks. They are great little projects for winter and fall, and they also make for great little gifts that you can make. I'm going to be using worsted weight yarn, number 8 or 5mm needles, and I am using 6 inches circular needles. You can also use DPNs or double pointed needles or longer circulars if you know how to use the magic loop method. As with any other project, we need to start casting on our stitches, and for this pattern I made 4 different sizes, so you can go to craftytoots.com and find the written pattern, the free written pattern there, and by choosing your size you can know how many you need to cast on. For the small, you will need to cast on 40 stitches, medium 44 stitches, large 48 stitches, and extra large 52 stitches. I am using the long tail cast on because this is a very stretchy cast on. If you are not familiar with this, I have a tutorial on my channel where I show you a better way, is way slower, and I explain how to do it if you still need help with it. I will be using a stitch marker to mark the beginning and end of this round because we need to join our work and start working in the round. So let's start with our first round, which will be knit 1, purl 1, and we will repeat this all the way until the end of the row. So knit 1 and purl 1. We are going to repeat this round until we reach for round number 4. Here I'm getting to the end of my round. Again, knit 1, purl 1. I'm going to slip my marker that indicates that my round just finished, and as I mentioned before, the next round will also be knit 1, purl 1, as well as round number 3 and number 4. I also have tutorials for the knit stitch and the purl stitch on my channel if you need any help or any reminder working those stitches. Here I am getting to the end of my round number 4. Again, from round 1 to 4 is knit 1, purl 1. So slip your marker. And now for 3 rounds, that will be round number 5, 6, and 7, we are going to knit every single stitch all the way around. You can pause this video and continue once you finish your rounds, or you can also just watch it completely to have an idea of what is involved to make this, and then follow the written instructions found at craftytoots.com. So here I finish. So now I'm moving to round number 8. For this round we're going to knit 1 and purl 1 all the way around. And here is where we start creating a texture for the boot cuffs. Here I'm getting to the end of round number 8. Slip my marker and move to round number 9. We're going to purl 1 and knit 1 and repeat all the way around. Purl 1, knit 1. So basically we are alternating the stitches from the round below, so creating a texture. Here I'm getting to the end, And I'm going to move to round number 10, and here we're going to do knit 1, purl 1, just like we did with round number 8. Knit 1, purl 1, all the way until the end. Then we have one more round of a texture stitch, that will be round number 11. And for this one we are going to do purl 1, knit 1, which is repeating round number 9. And again we're going to do this all the way around. So here I'm finishing my round number 11. And let me show you, we are doing this repeat of knitted stitches and then the texture stitches. We're going to repeat those sections 2 more times. So for this next round, we're going to knit every stitch, and we have to do it for 3 rounds to make it the same as the knitted section. So for round number 12, 13, and 14, we're going to knit every stitch. Now, since we finished the knitted section, we need to start with our texture section. And if you remember, is knit 1, purl 1 for the first round of that section, followed by a purl 1, knit 1, then repeat again, knit 1, purl 1, and the last round of that 4 round section is purl 1, knit 1. Here you can see our first repeat and now the second one. So we have to repeat now the knitted section, and by now I am sure you know that you have to knit every single stitch for 3 rounds. Again, to make that section, and after that we're going to repeat the texture section 1 more time. And the texture sections is knit 1, purl 1, followed by purl 1, knit 1, and then repeat those 2 previous rounds again. And here I'm done with my repeat. So I'm going to do one more section of the knitted section and then do my rib to close this boot cuffs. So knit every single stitch for 3 rounds 1 more time. That way we can create symmetrical boot cuffs, and then knit 1, purl 1 for 4 rounds. Once you're done, we're gonna knit the first 2 stitches, and to cast off or bind off, we're gonna close that stitch as I'm showing here. Knit 1 stitch and then close a stitch, and do this all the way until you close every single stitch that you have in your needles. Once you're done, you just need to cut your yarn and weave in your ends. And there you go. Now just make another pair and you're ready to go. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe.